Hey guys, Kristen, WTF Kristen. Today I want to talk about knowing your role and knowing your plan. Knowing your role is not what you think it is, but knowing your role in your plan. Hopefully you have a plan for your house as far as what would happen if. So if somebody would break in your back door, if somebody would break in through your garage, or somebody would break in through, say, your front door, what are you going to do? Do you live alone? Do you have pets? Do you have children? Who's going to get the children? Who's going to call 911? And where are you going to go? Hopefully, your goal is not to go seek out that bad guy, that your plan is to find a safe area and just buckle down there and protect that area. So if somebody breaches into that area, well, they may have hell to pay. Otherwise, somebody's calling the cops and you're just sitting there and waiting and protecting your family and hoping that they don't get to that point. Anyway, so I wanted to go through a few scenarios, and I pulled up from AI some floor plans, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to just maybe talk about it, because I know that when I do training here that I kind of give a little bit of an idea of what my plan is, and some of, like, you know, my house is with brick and these are my protections, this is where I dry fire, this is why I dry fire, because when I do that, it starts putting into the ladies' minds of where they can dry fire and how they start planning. So sometimes you kind of need to see it to understand the concepts. And so I'll just cover a few things. So I'm going to turn this off and I'm going to start doing a video, and hopefully we can mish these two together. So because I'm not going to re-record this. Okay, here are 3 floor plans that I pulled off the internet. Basically, I wanted to kind of walk you through what you should be doing. And when I'm talking about know your role, it's who's going to do what, and planning, making sure you make a plan for not just in the middle of the night while you're sleeping, but at any time. So hopefully you can see this, but basically you have the front porch in the bottom middle. You have a garage on the far right-hand side, laundry room. Looks like there's sliding glass doors back here behind the dining room. And you have a bedroom. Disregard the stairs, I asked for 1 level. And you have a master bedroom with a walk-in closet on the left-hand side. So if a bad guy were to come through this front doorway, you're in with your kitchen and then your dining room and your living room. If everybody is in bed, and let's say you have a child in bedroom 2, which is this room closest to the front entryway, you don't want to be pulling up a gun next to the bed and pointing at this angle, because now you're pointing at your child's bedroom. So your better idea would be to lay in wait in your walk-in closet, and you have an angle at this direction towards whomever comes into this bedroom. However, you have to consider that you have to get to this child in the bedroom if this child is not capable to do something on their own, i.e. a toddler or an infant. So then who is going to go grab that kid, and how are you going to make sure that you get to that child safely? Or if this is a younger child that can do something and you give them some sort of direction, that's a possibility as well. However, now laying in wait in this walk-in closet might not necessarily be an idea, because the bad guy might go into that child's bedroom. Then you also have to plan for that. What if you're all in the dining room and somebody comes through that front door? Ideally, you probably want to come through this laundry room because you can go in through the garage and etc. Or what if you're in the living room, you can escape back through this direction, etc. So I want you to consider what your layout of your house is and what you could potentially do. Here's another example where you have your porch here, you've got your entryway again in the bottom middle, and you have your bedrooms and your owner suite on the far right-hand side. So the owner suite has no walk-in closet, sucks for them. There's 2 closets in there, but the closets are right inside the front entryway. So there's no got the jump on the bad guy entering the bedroom. Plus, you're also angling at, if you were pointing a gun from the closet into the front entryway, now you're pointing it at your children's bedroom. So again, I want you to consider all of these things so that you're prepared and you have some sort of plan for regardless of where you are in that bedroom. Hope this has been helpful. Thank you. Do all the things, follow, like, subscribe, and have a great day. Let me know. WTF Kristen.